For tuning in to 2K Sports, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Shea in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Banchero with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wagner wide open. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Okongwu with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Magic. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive and hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Trae Young playing floor general here, so good and so quick at finding the open man.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Young from outside hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Briggs, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Young. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Magic have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Suggs passes to Banchero. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by Okongwu. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Three-pointer, Daniels. That one's in, his first shot this game. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Out to Carter. From deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Suggs. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. The 17-footer tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 9 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for the Hawks. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Going inside, and Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs were a problem on the drive.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Jack went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Caldwell Pope after the basket by Atlanta. And it's Suggs missing. Rizushea in the corner. Young against Carter. Johnson outside. And stolen by Wagner. And here's the break. Here's Banchero. Buries it down low. That's 10 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulleys right through it.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Good on the bucket.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Pass to Daniel. Misses the 3. Orlando leading. Suggs with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Tries again. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Caldwell Pope outside. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Young against Banchero. Young inside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Sinks the triple.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Shea. Banchero looking around. Good on the shot. Banchero's got the lead up to 4 now for the match.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
Hung outside, but 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Young from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
They've got Cole Anthony, also Black out there, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
LeVert with the wide open look. Another three for Atlanta.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Here's Black. LeVert defending. Black, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. LeVert kicks to Nance. Here's Niang. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Batadze the pass to Isaac. Here's Black, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. Just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Back to LeVert. The teardrop falls in. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Isaac outside. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Niang.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, LeVert. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Black. LeVert defending. Here's De Silva. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance. The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Back to LeVert. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Misses the baby hook. Magic leading by 3. Here's Isaac. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Atlanta again missing. And the Magic with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to De Silva. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Batadze, again, the Magic score.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Now, here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. Screen by Capella. Here's Mann. LeVert trying to get open. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dump.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Black. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Mann. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Magic. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizashea in at the small forward. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Suggs, screen on Young. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 6. Johnson, the pass to Young. Off target with his 3. The Magic shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Suggs finds Carter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Okongwu against Carter. Young outside. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Young. Orlando leading by 6. Banchero passes to Wagner. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Teardrop shot. Rejected by Banchero. This quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wagner, a screen on Okongwu. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Inside. Trying to get something going. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And that one falls for Okongwu. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Young, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Banchero outside. Out to Carter. The baseline jumper goes down. Carter's got his first basket.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Young against Suggs. Young passes to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Orlando leading by 5. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. He tries for 3. Connects from three-point range. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
been a struggle all night long from deep, but it doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Young against Banchero. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, Atlanta trailing here by 8. Now Suggs, 5 on the clock. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
Going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Wiggins for 3, sinks it from distance.
This is the dilemma defensively. I mean, when Wiggins glides off the pick, he's hard to shadow.
Suggs surveys the D. And he converts the layup.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Hero against Suggs. Pass to Ware. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Carter. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded by Adebayo. The 3 from Banchero. Hits the trifecta.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Suggs uses the glass to finish the layup. Suggs has got his second basket.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
It's Hero on the take. Misses from close range. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Wagner. Rebound Miami. Now Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Ware. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And the shot goes down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Hero against Suggs. Wiggins from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it, just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. The 3 from Banchero. Not going to go that time.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Fast break Miami. And stolen by Suggs. Outside Carter. Suggs outside. Drives to the hoop, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Hero outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the first. Ben Carroll the screen. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And Orlando again with the bucket. The deep three from Hero. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. 8 points in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Orlando.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Suggs outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. Ben Carroll with a screen on Jaquez. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Carter against Hero. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. Wagner uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 5 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Magic leading by 4. Caldwell Pope finds Ben Carroll. Here's the 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's where. 5 points in the game. The 3 is up. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Wagner against Jaquez. Here's Ben Carroll. Outside Carter. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Yep, that one's good. Carter's got his first points in this one.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
Suggs against Hero. And here's Adebayo. 3-pointer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Magic leading by 4. Suggs outside. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. He's got 10. 1:10 left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Banchero.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
And here's Jaquez. No points yet. Adebayo sets a screen. Offensive rebound over Banchero. And Miami again with the bucket.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Suggs against Jaquez. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Now Carter. Suggs outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Love in at the 5.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Anthony outside. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
3-pointer Rozier. Here's Jovic. That's tipped. 5 to shoot. Rozier looking around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Orlando leading by 3. Here's Black. He's scoreless. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's De Silva. They set a pick. Back to Isaac. He shoots a 3. Rebound Miami. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Out to the right wing. Love up top. Launches it. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
You cannot afford to ignore Rozier in those situations. I mean, he's a good rebounder for a guard.
Here's Here's Black, pounded by Rozier. Shots good by Black.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by Batase. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Black. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Robinson. There's a screen. 4-3. Can't hit that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by the Magic. Anthony right side. To the wing on the left. Here's Black. Back to Anthony. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Isaac's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now here's Love. Still without a bucket. Robinson on the wing. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 8. Here's De Silva. Shoots over Rozier. De Silva no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Black. And that one drops for him. Black's got 6 points.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. From outside the arc, fires in the triple. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Pass to Anthony. Here's the Taze. Fires it from 18. He can't get that one to fall.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Magic leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Banchero. Outside Carter. On the wing, Suggs. He's guarded by Hero. Banchero outside. Over Adebayo. And Hero grabs the board.
good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Hero.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
So it's Miami now. Orlando making their last shot. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Offensive rebound. Where? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Pass to Jaquez. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Magic on D. It's a 5-point game. Banchero against Adebayo. Clock at 4. Here's Ware. Fires the 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Suggs against Jaquez. And he jams it home with authority.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that.
Suggs against Hero. Here's Ware. Fires the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Suggs outside. The kick out to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Suggs with it. Now Wiggins defending. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Suggs against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. On the attack, Hero softly drops in the floater.
In these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Suggs against Jaquez. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Sinks the tray. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Orlando leading by 5. 56 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. They get it back. no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Wiggins. And the shot clock expires.
Timeout, timeout.
24-second violation. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Oh, he buried the 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Hackett. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Now here's Johnson. He was all alone on that one. Johnson's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle, here's Ware. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Miami shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Now, here's Okongwu. Young with no one around. Another shot. Okongwu's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here is Young. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Hero with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And so it's Atlanta with it after the Heat pick up two. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That'll put Trae Young on the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Hawkes against Young. Fires for three. Hawkes can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Young pass to Johnson. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Ware. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hawkes outside, down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Okongwu finds Young. Floats one. Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 3. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Yes, that goes in. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, Hero. Ware passes to Hero. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Out to the right wing. Hawkins outside. From the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Ricochet. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He wrecked. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young against Hawkins. Young's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, Hero. He's guarded closer.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Young against Hawkins. Young, good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
To the wing right side. Three-pointer, Daniels. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just so many lead changes. Nobody's held an advantage for long.
Right side, Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
The Hawks leading. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young finds Johnson. There's the 3. And Trae Young hits the 3. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Johnson with a screen on Jaquez. Young with the ball. And Jaquez picks him up defensively.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
1:22 left to play here in the half. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Hero kicks to Ware from downtown. The rebound by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 5. And now here comes Daniel. Needing the break. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And stolen by Okongwu. Young finds Johnson. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jaquez with the bucket.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Risager sets the screen for Young. And the shot is good. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
You're smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
There's Hero with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Duncan Robinson out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Second chance effort. Rozier looking around. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
No good on the second free throw. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Robinson passes to Rozier. There's the screen. Takes it inside. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And he makes that one. LeVert's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
LeVert against Rozier. Here's Jovic. Hasn't made one yet. The tray. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's LeVert, and there's the drive. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Love. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
LeVert inside the line. Capella finds LeVert. Aston Yang. Capella with a screen on Rozier. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Rozier against LeVert. And Rozier, here we go. Here's Love. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball stolen.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Love with the screen on LeVert. Love outside for the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Mann, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
For 3, Love. Rebound, Atlanta.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Nance sets a screen for LeVert. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to LeVert. Capella with a screen on Rozier. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Rozier. Love outside. Back to Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing contact.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And both free throws good for Rozier.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And he trains.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
We thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Atlanta leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The front court is Rizushe and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They get a hand on it. And it's the Heat on the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young with the drive. And good that time. 27 points for Trae Young. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Johnson for three. Jaquez with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by one. Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Jaquez. They grab their own miss. Jaquez has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Johnson, that's for 2. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. To take the lead. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. Drives to the hoop. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got 29 in the game.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets. Pin knife inside.
Outside, Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then negate the contact.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 1. And here's Young from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Johnson for 3, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat trail by 4. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hero. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Hero. And so they foul intentionally.
David Johnson. His first. Team starter.
There's 1:59 left in the game.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Pass to Rizushe. Back to Johnson. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire. This is what it's for.
First team foul. David Johnson. 1 shot.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The kick out to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Lock at 6. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Hawkins outside. Takes the 3. Rebound Atlanta. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hawkins against Young. Pass to Daniel. Young taking his time here. Back to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 37.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so the Hawks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Wagner in at the 3. And Rizachet gets it to go.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Suggs, right side. Banchero outside. 6 to shoot. Over Rizachet. Banchero no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Johnson. No good on the 3. Here's Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Okongwu with the rebound. Suggs outside. The 3. Orlando again missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Both shots good from the stripe. We played just over a minute here in the first. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Atlanta has possession. Orlando making their last shot. Okongwu, the pass to Young. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Young. Sends it home from three-point land.
Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Now here's Young. Pass to Rizachet from 20 feet. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Young.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Suggs surveys the D. Driving inside. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Daniels fires in the triple.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Ball stolen. Here we go, all alone. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Atlanta foul. Denver. His first. Team's first.
Atlanta on D. 6-point lead. Banchero outside. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 5 now.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Young against Suggs. Lets a floater go. A nice shot by Young. He's got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Daniels. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Johnson at the 4 with a Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risachet in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The game on the line. Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Yeah, great look for Risachet. Close in, gets it done.
And out on the wings, Zach Risachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. To the rim, Young.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. Over Risachet. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 14. It doesn't go for him. Magic trail by 6. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Daniels. And the 3 off target. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. And he drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
The kick out to Johnson. Outside Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Suggs, here we go. Back to Wagner from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. 1:51 left in the half. Comes up empty down low.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Okongwu will screen on Suggs. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Suggs outside. Tipped away. Daniels passes to Johnson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Suggs. Up top, Caldwell Pope. 24 seconds left to play in the half. Clock at 6. Here's Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the second. Here's Young. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Goga Bitadze, Cole Anthony out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Capella, out left to the wing. Nance right side. LeVert outside. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Black. Soft touch off the glass. Black's got his first points of the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's LeVert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Now here's Anthony. No made baskets yet. And the shot's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Now LeVert. He's got 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. 3 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Anthony outside. Pass to De Silva. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Hawks on the break. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Screen by Capella. LeVert passes to Capella. Back to LeVert. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Goes back up. Pass to man. 5 on the clock. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 6. And the Magic shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Isaac with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. He puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Isaac's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Capella. Orlando is shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Shakes him. LeVert attacking. And he slams it in one-handed.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Anthony. No points so far. Takes it inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Magic lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to pin it.
Picked by Isaac. Anthony with a bucket.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
LeVert passes to Niang. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Man. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Niang. Got a piece of it. Nance outside. Here's LeVert. Nance, the pass to LeVert. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Magic out in front, leading by 1. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trailing. Risachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And Carroll with it. And it's Young picking him up. Outside Carter. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. The Kongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young, the pass to Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. Tipped. Suggs against Young. Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Picked up by Okongwu. Young finds Okongwu. Orlando grabs the miss. Ben Carroll's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Carter. Guarded by Okongwu. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
It does this team a lot of good when Carter is that assertive. They need him to put pressure on the D and force mistakes.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Johnson on the wing. Johnson a screen on Suggs. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Offline with a 3. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Ben Carroll just throw it down.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Okongwu. Launches a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 7 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Suggs.
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Amazing! Man. And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
The kick out to Young. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
And here's Suggs. Pass to Ben Carroll. Stripped away. Johnson against Wagner. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Johnson. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
Not many better players late in games than Trae Young.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ben Carroll. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, guarded by Young. Shot clock at 6. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young finds Okongwu. Back to Young. And he's going to the line for 2. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big...
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Young against Caldwell Pope. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young with it. Fires away from way outside. And the miss. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center. Now, here's Banchero. After Tyler Hero's miss. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Ware. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Hero. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Man, this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Has to Ware. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Carter outside. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jaquez the pass to Ware. They get the rebound. Caldwell Pope against Adebayo. That one goes in.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Shot's good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Carter with a screen on Wiggins. For 3, Caldwell Pope gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now Hero. He's got 5.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Suggs, count the basket. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Hero against Suggs. Outside Hero. Shot clock at 6. Over Suggs. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Suggs. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiggins from outside. And it's Suggs with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Carter kicks to Banchero. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that ties it up.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, Hero. He has 5. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 6.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Suggs against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, nice swipe that time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
Hero against Suggs. They set the screen. Hero passes to Ware. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Top of the key. They get it again. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Suggs. 8 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. Between... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adebayo with the bucket.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Hero. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Puts up a deep 3. Jaquez the pass to Ware. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Suggs against Jaquez. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Suggs against Hero. To the inside.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Oh, reversed hit home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, Hero. 8 points for him. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Suggs. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Suggs against Jaquez. Jaquez with the steal. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Ware, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Banchero, a screen for Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. He'd have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wagner against Hero. Driving the lane. Here's Ware. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hero against Suggs. With a floater. That one goes. Count it. Ware's got 12.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Suggs missing. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hockett. The offensive rebound. Here's Ware. Wagner against Adebayo. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero outside. And it's Wagner missing. To the middle. Here's Ware. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Here's Black. 4 seconds left, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 3. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are in control right now. How's that happen?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Duncan Robinson out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's De Silva. Isaac outside. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
Takes a lot to shake Isaac. I mean, he's excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Here's Love. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Black the pass to be touched. The layup missed. Miami trailer, and it's the Heat on the break. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Anthony in the corner. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Rozier looking around. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 3. Outside Anthony. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Pass to De Silva. Out to Anthony. Over in the corner, Isaac. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Highsmith. For the tie. The rebound by Bataze. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anthony looking it over. Takes it inside. Second shot opportunity. Isaac finds Anthony. 5 on the clock. Pass to Black from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Rozier. Here's Highsmith. Covered by Anthony. Here's Highsmith. Still scoreless. They set the pick. Here's Rozier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Jovic has got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Launches it. And the Heat, another 3.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Black. Rozier defending. A nice shot by Black.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Miami.
Outside Rozier. 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. De Silva with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. There's a good screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Robinson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Anthony's shot is off. The Heat leading by 6. Tipped away. Isaac with the steal. And the rejection by Love.
Known primarily for his offense and rebounding, Love has the anticipation skills to make plays at the defensive end.
Pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vitace's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Isaac. He takes it in.
Oh, mercy, mercy me. Isaac with a loud bucket. Great bounce.
Outside Rozier. They set the pick. Rob. And now Orlando on the break. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Black. And Miami shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Rozier with the ball. Working on Black. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Right wing. Outside Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Wiggins against Wagner. Wiggins dishes to Ware. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Offline from the high post. Orlando trailing here. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender poster.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Hero against Suggs. Elbow shot is on the way. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wiggins against Caldwell Pope.
Good discipline on defense. Wiggins right on top of it the whole way.
That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Hawkins the pass to Ware. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Wiggins a screen on Suggs. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Banchero. Miami no good on that time either. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Hero passes to Hawkins. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. Pass to Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Banchero outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside Carter. And Ware pulls it down. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is what it comes down to. This shot can win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a three off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
That will count. Got it! A cold-blooded buzzer beater!
Clutch! Much in the clutch! Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo. Yeah!
Down he goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me?
Jaden Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at center. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Ware, that's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Nifty move. And Young, here we go. Good on the bucket.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
And there's the screen. And we're about a minute into the first. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Johnson. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. There's Daniels. Finished off the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Hero. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Young looking for an opening. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Jaquez grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young against Jaquez. Here's Ricochet. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown, hits the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The Hawks lead by 3. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And there it is for him.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
Johnson a screen on Jaquez. And that one's good. Young. He's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Ricochet. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Okongwu, a screen on Jaquez. Oh, it's stolen. Beyond the arc. And it's Ware missing. The Hawks lead by 7. Pass to Okongwu for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Where? No good. Unable to win this run. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Hero with it. Inside. 2 on the clock. And that's off the glass and in. Ware's gotten his second bucket. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Okongwu, a screen on Jaquez. Here's Young, and there's the drive, and Young springs free.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Hero for 3. Here's Wiggins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Wiggins. He does not get the second one. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Here's Hero, and he goes in for the dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
That one's good for 2.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Johnson. He's off on the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Hero, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Daniels. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Kept alive. Here's Jaquez. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Jaquez has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jaquez against Young. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Wiggins. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Young with it, guarded now by Jaquez. Daniels misses. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And that one's good. Jaquez for 3. Jaquez has got 6 points.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
Goes up at the stripe. Young can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Young against Jaquez. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Jaquez. Poke loose. Fast break Miami. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target and through the first half. A pretty lopsided affair. Atlanta on top, leading by 17. All right, now let's check in with thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Terrence Mann, Clint Capella out there with Larry Nance. Then there's George Niang, and it's LeVert in at the 1.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And here's LeVert for 3. Love grabs the miss. Heat trail by 14. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And yep, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Rozier, that one is off. Excellent D there from Capella. Down low. Love with the ball, and it's Niang picking him up. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
For three, Robinson. Pass to Highsmith. This one for three. They get it back. Love inside. Guarded by Capella. 6 to shoot. Up top, Robinson. Love for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. LeVert outside from deep three-point range. And that one's good. Man's got 6. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And here's the fast break. Robinson with it. Nance covering. The three is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Outside man. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Rozier. Love against Capella. And it's Love penetrating. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
If you overplay him or give him a lane, Love can still make a play or two off the bounce.
These are his first free throws of the game. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Three-pointer Rozier. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 23. Knocked away. Stolen by Rozier. Puts up a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Niang. Three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, it's stolen away. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Here's Jovic. And again, no good by Miami. And here's LeVert. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Daniels. Offensive rebound. The 3. Drops in the 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Hero outside. They set the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hero outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Deflected. Jaquez against Young. Now Young with a steal. From deep three-point land. Pass to Daniels. And here's Young. Throws it up high. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The Heat have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And a deep three from Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. There's the triple. No good. The Heat shooting 34% thus far in this game. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Jaquez. He drops it from range.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Johnson a screen on Jaquez. Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Young's got 21. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Hero for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Rizachet, no good. Rizachet's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Fires the 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young with a screen on Hero. Right wing. Corner shot. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ware. No luck on that one. Good D by Kangwoo. There's Young with the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Young inside. Jaquez covers. Stolen by Wiggins.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Here's Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. 4-3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Here's Rizachet. Now here's Young. fires from way outside. It's off. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.